Jews, ancient and modern, are called the people of the book. So when I went looking for the nature of writing in ancient Judaism, I thought of the book, the Torah, or the Hebrew Bible. But I ended up finding more interesting examples in a class of writing that scholars usually ignore, which we might call writing that does something. The two main categories I found were legal documents and religious amulets. Legal documents do something by changing your individual status, like from single to married. Amulets do something by changing your status from vulnerable to demons to safe from demons. And in the ancient world, this was as real a change in status as from single to married. Something else that legal documents and religious amulets have in common is that in order to do their something, no one necessarily has to read them. Here's an example. Is anyone in the room married? How often do you sit down and read your marriage license? But you're still married, right? I'm sure your spouse would think so. It's similar with ancient legal documents. The one on the upper left belonged to a woman named Babata, who was a Jewish woman living in the 100s CE. A very dry cave near the Dead Sea preserved her personal archive of legal documents. And we should imagine that these documents spent most of their time inside of that packet. It's unlikely that Babata herself would have been able to read them. But nevertheless, having that packet on her person did something. It gave her a sense of legal security in the world. It's similar with amulets. On the lower left, we have part of a parchment that has biblical verses in it. We should imagine that rolled up into tiny scrolls and put inside a leather case like the one on the lower right. Once again, a blessedly dry cave near the Dead Sea preserved this for us. We should imagine it closing from top to bottom like a clamshell and being tied onto one's body to protect someone. And similarly, you would not open this, you would not look at it. It functions best when no one reads it at all. So I looked at this kind of archaeological evidence, and I also looked at ancient Jewish ritual law about writing that no one reads. And I found something interesting. The laws about the kind of parchment and ink and shape of letters that apply to amulets in particular also apply to the Torah scroll, the book itself. And this leads to a key insight, that for ancient people, the Bible itself was a kind of writing that functioned beyond reading. That like an amulet or a legal document, the presence of a Torah scroll in the community would do something, would change people by creating mutual ownership, ritual, and responsibility. Thank you.